I'm Bini Lee. I am a senior financial planner here at Grove. Sometimes my name is hard to pronounce, so I like to tell people it's Beanie like the hat, so you know how to pronounce it. A little bit about myself. I grew up in the Bay Area. I went to school at UC Davis. Out of the office, I have an English Bulldog puppy. He's turning 1 soon, so he takes up a lot of time, but spend a lot of time playing with him. I have a couple of nieces that I spend time with, going to farmers markets and hanging out. I also do a little bit of Olympic weightlifting, so I like weight training. I do a little bit of painting outside work, which is fun. It's nice and relaxing to, I guess, offset the Olympic weightlifting, which is a little bit more intense. I think the number one question I get is, can I afford to buy a house? And whether or not it's a good investment to buy a house. So we answer those questions a lot, and it's not always cut and dry, especially here in the Bay Area. Rent is really high. How can you save and pay rent and then buy a house? And there's a lot of kind of, I wouldn't say hidden expenses, but additional expenses that go along with the house that not a lot of people take into consideration when we're thinking about it. I've definitely had clients been like, oh, I can pay the mortgage. And I'm like, well, it's not just the mortgage. It's also property tax and homeowner's insurance and maintenance and, and. So if I had only a few seconds or a few minutes with someone and had to give them a piece of financial advice, it would be to reduce their spending. That's probably one of the largest things that impacts the long-term success of people's plans. And so that's definitely number one on the list.